Hey everybody, thank you so much for clicking on my video to watch. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a YouTube video, but I really want to upload a Valentine's one. So for this one, I thought I would basically turn myself into Barbie. I was inspired by her makeup. I think Barbie makeup is perfect for Valentine's Day because it's got all the pink tones. And I kind of just wanted to do something fun for my video because I haven't filmed in a while and I just thought I would go ahead and sit down. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do for the makeup, but I know I'm inspired by pinks and Barbie. And I had a poll on my Instagram stories and you guys voted that you wanted my next tutorial to be a talk through. So that's what I'm going to do today. I already put on my foundation, concealer, powder, and cream contour, and I'll list all the products I use below just so this video isn't super long. So yeah, if you want to know how to turn yourself into Barbie, then please just keep watching. Like I said, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I noticed that the original Barbie's makeup, she has a little bit of a wing and I am so not good at wings. I kind of wanted to at least make my makeup similar to hers, so I think I'll attempt the wing and not do so much eyeshadow. I know she kind of has a harsh line in the crease area and I don't really want to do that because I still want it to be kind of wearable. So I think I'll keep the eyeshadow pretty light. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. This Winky Lux palette has a really pretty pink in it right here, so I might use that. I know for sure I want to go into my Faced White Choc palette and use the shade Glaze just to set the base of my eye and make it really bright because this is the perfect white just to set your eye with. And I'm just going to use my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. It's a nice thick and fluffy, but it's still pretty dense, so it packs on the eyeshadow really well. And I'm just going to grab Cookie Dough for my transition shade. I'm going to use this Mally crease brush. It's really big and fluffy and it's just the perfect crease brush if you really want to get your shadow all in the crease. I think maybe I'll just put this pink shade in this Winky Lux Kitten palette on the inner corners of my eyes and kind of bring it up onto the inner part of my lid a bit. And I think I might just smoke out my lower lash line with pink just because I don't want the eyeshadow on my lid to be too out there. I kind of want it to be subtle, especially since we're doing the wing with it. And I'm wanting my lips to be kind of a bright pink. So for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna mix these two blush shades in this Coastal Scents kind of mini palette. I'm not sure what it's called, but if I can find it, I'll list it below. And hopefully that will kind of tie in with the lips better than a dramatic lid. I'm going to just take this little Real Techniques brush, and these Winky Lux shadows are very pigmented. I forgot about that. I'm just gonna put it right on the inner corners. These are so pigmented. Usually with a light pink, you don't usually get that pigmentation off of it, but wow. I think that's a really fun pop of color and it's kind of flirty and romantic. So if you actually wanted to wear this on Valentine's Day, I think it'd be pretty wearable. I've been doing this thing with my eyeshadow lately where I put it on my inner corners, but I also like to drag it up onto the inner half of my lid. I just think it really opens up the eyes and makes them really pop. And this little brush from Real Techniques is really nice because when you're putting it on the lid, it kind of has a point to the brush. So when you're up here at the crease, it doesn't go above and kind of mess up your eyeshadow. It just stays exactly where it's supposed to stay. And then just with my ring finger, I'm going to lightly pat the outer edges of this shadow just to blend it in. If you have the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, I would suggest using the shade, I think it's called So Fetch. It's the hot pink shade in the palette. I gave that palette to my sister knowing I could borrow it whenever I wanted to, and we have no idea where it went, so that's really depressing. So I can't use it, so that's why I'm gonna have to use these blushes because they're the closest shade I can get to that color. So I'm gonna take this Royal & Langnickel BOM 18 detail brush, and I'm gonna take the darker blush and just run it along my lower lash line. So this shade is gonna look harsh and messy at first, but just remember to blend it after and you'll be fine. These pinks actually really go well together. I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting it to look like this, but I really like it. First, I'm going to take the hot pink shade again and blend out my lower lash line with the Luxie 237 blending brush. And then I'm just going to use the exact same brush to blend out the light pink blush. Okay, now I'm nervous. I'm going to try and attempt the wing. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Blackest Black gel eyeliner with this brush from my brush set. It's just an angled eyeliner brush. So I don't really know how to talk you guys through this because I'm definitely not skilled in this at all. But the best way I can explain it and the way I do it is I start from the outer corner of my eyelid, kind of right here touching the upper lash line, and then I flick it out a little bit and then I connect it at the top to make the point and drag it down onto my upper lash line, if that makes any sense. Okay, my wings are really like little and weirdish looking, but they're not horrible, so I'm gonna keep them the way they are. I know that this one is a little bit thicker than this one, but I'm just gonna leave it because if I try and correct anything, everything will just go downhill if I try and mess with my liner. So we're gonna leave it at that. I think I'm gonna put on the Ardell Wispies. I'm not sure if they're the Demi Wispies or the actual Wispies, but I remember putting them on before and I hated them on my eyes, but I put them on the other day and I kind of like them. So I don't know if it was a different lash because they were just in a clear container. I didn't have the name or anything on them. So it might be a different lash altogether, but I'm pretty sure they're the Ardell Wispies and I must have just had a change of heart. But first I'm going to put on some mascara. Actually, before I put on my lashes, I forgot. I wanted to put on some white eyeliner on my lower waterline to make my eyes pop like Barbies, and I'm going to use the NYX Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil. Actually, before I put on my lashes, again, I'm going to do a little bit of inner corner liner, kind of like the pointy cat eye effect on my tear duct, because she has her liner going out to like here, I'm pretty sure. I want to leave my bronzer on the light and shimmery side, so I chose the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer, and I'm going to use my Too Faced Mr. Right brush for it. And I'm just going to bronze everywhere, my cheeks, my forehead, and down my neck. And this brush is really nice because it's really large and fluffy, which is perfect for bronzer, but it also kind of has a point at the top, so it also gets into the hollows of your cheeks as well, so I love that. For blush, I kind of want to use two. I want to use this hot pink blush in my Becca and Chrissy Teigen palette. And I think I want to focus this more right here on my face. So I'm just going to take this e.l.f. blush brush. And I'm going to use a really light hand with this blush because this blush is very, very pigmented. I'm just going to put it kind of around my temple area. For the apples on my cheeks, I'm going to use my Benefit Dandelion blush. I'm going to use my Luxie 640 Pro Precision Tapered brush for this blush. Now that's a tongue twister. This brush is more fluffy, so it doesn't give off a ton of pigmentation and is really good for blending. So I just like to put it on the apples of my cheeks and kind of blend it like this afterwards. But I'm putting a lot on because I do want that Barbie effect. You obviously don't have to put this much blush on if you're actually going out somewhere. And I want to take pictures after, so I kind of want it to really show up in the pictures. Sometimes my lights behind me will kind of wash out the makeup. But again, I just wanted to do this for fun. But also if you want to tone it down a little bit, it's absolutely wearable. Like I would totally wear this eye makeup look out. Now for highlighter, I'm going to go into my Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. And I'm going to use the shade Kitty Cat because it's a nice pink shade. And I'm also going to go in with another highlighter after that just because I kind of want the ombre effect. And I'm just going to go in with my fan brush because this highlighter is very pigmented. I don't want to put a big splotch on and not be able to blend it out. So I'm not going to put too much of this shade on because I want to put more of the other shade I'm going to use. Next highlighter I'm using is the Pretty Vulgar Shimmering Swan Highlighter. This highlighter is amazing and so smooth. I kind of forgot about this because it was in the back of my drawer and I just found it and I was like, this one's going to be perfect for this look because it has a hint of pink in it, but a light pink, so it's really, really pretty. So, see? But again, I want this highlighter to show up in my pictures. That's why I'm kind of basically packing it on. I'm going to take my Benefit Hoola brush just to blend out the blush and highlighter together. And now, thanks to my cousin's boyfriend, I have MAC Fix Plus in the lavender scent. This is the scent I wanted. Actually, he got all the girls for Christmas the 3-pack, the rose, coconut, and lavender scents. So I'm going to use this one. Now I'm going to do lips, and I have two choices. They're both Wet n Wild lipsticks. I think I'm going to do Dollhouse Pink. It reminds me way more of a Barbie pink than Pinkerbell. Pinkerbell's kind of more hot pink, which I think would go better with my eyeshadow, but I don't know. I think I want to do this one. But I want to use a lip liner too. I'm not really sure which one will go with this lipstick, but maybe the Wet n Wild Never Petal Down, or maybe Think Flamingos. I think Think Flamingos will go better, so I'll try that one. Okay, well, that's it for the tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it's not too crazy out there. Still kind of wearable for Valentine's Day, or if you wanted to take Instagram pictures with your girlfriends for Valentine's Day and kind of make cute posts, I think this would be a really fun look to wear. I also painted my nails pink, kind of just match everything. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below what you guys are doing for Valentine's Day. If you like Valentine's Day, if you like to celebrate it, or if you don't celebrate it, let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell beside the subscribe button so you get notified every time I post a video. And also, if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!